another exciting day of Melee. We have some great colleges coming to the lineup tonight. We got Vassar College with Gromp the Fox, Findy the Marth, Waffle the Falco, Isaaci the Marth, and Amnesia the Ganondorf. As for our other school, UVA, they got Sam Bob the Falco, LPF the Falco, question mark, question mark, question mark the Fox, Arant the Sheik, 3P30 the Fox. So should be a really good one. I'm Bunny, and I'm joined today with my fellow commentator, Clean Water. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going? I'm actually really excited. I didn't know that Wednesday Night Melee is like a thing, but we actually have three really solid matches coming up. I'm really excited. I got to see UVA last weekend, and they completely, well, they didn't destroy the team, but they started really strong with LPF, Lord Pretty Falco. Got to see, I think, 4 out of 5 of the players here. So excited that I get to, hop back on and see what they're going to do. I also see that Vassar came with a Ganon, and I'm originally a Ganon main, like way back before I knew how to wave dash. So anytime I see one, I get super excited.
Yeah. Yeah, you were telling me before stream that you felt like they had a pretty strong performance. And I'm excited to see that. Despite Virginia's like pretty limited roster, they can put a lot of power into it. For sure.
4 Spacies is going to be interesting when you have 2 Marths on the other team, but I guess it depends on whether or not they know the matchup. But from last time, there was some wonderful tech skill, some nice multi-shines. I think, after you will take a stock and then you just dash dance back and forth. I'm trying to remember which Fox. It might have been 3P30, but they just wave shive back and forth, which is just a whole nother level of just shit talk.
Yeah, that's a pretty big show of dominance. Just blip, 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 and slide all around. We love to see it, though. A little bit of disrespect really brings a lot of spice to every crew battle.
Yeah. It's like a respectful disrespect. That's drama. Okay, so Vassar College going with the classic New York. Gentlemening to start on Battlefield. I think we have question mark, the Fox coming out for UVA, and Fenty the Marth for Vassar. So this will be really consequential.
Yeah, no, these Marths are going to have a lot of fun, as you mentioned. Hopefully, we're going to see a lot of crazy combos. Some of the chat's calling question mark. That seems a lot easier than question mark. So I'll go with that.
We could go a question mark. We could go a question. We could just go with like a
highly questionable.
Whichever's quickest.
A little sus. We'll play with it. We'll see what works best. We call him Dan. Okay, Dan. Let's go.
We'll mess around. We'll see what sticks. It depends on how long Dan sticks around. But all
right, there appear to be some network issues. While that's getting worked out, let's talk about channel points. If you saw the announcement in the Discord earlier, that some of the channel points after the initial goal have been refunded, and the system's getting a little bit reworked. But that means that if you have those channel points, you want to donate those, because that's going to lead to increases in the prize pool and a lot of other really fun surprises, including some giveaways happening for the highest donated points. So please do that. It helps out the circuit. It'll make everything so much more hype with increased prize pools. And show us your support. We're grassroots here. This is us,
Yeah, from the well, not the ground, from the ground up. We'll call it that. But being an admin, being a founder, it's been crazy to see how we started with a Discord of maybe, or even just a Facebook Messenger chat of 6 people just wanting to watch Melee, play Melee. Slippy comes out, and from there, just pulling in our communities together, and it's grown into this pretty huge circuit. It's a big deal, being able to see so many friends from across both coasts interested in showing their stuff. We have a modest prize pool, but it's growing. And yeah, the points have helped to grow that as well. So keep throwing those in, keep getting involved, keep watching, keep chatting. The more people we have, the more money we can give to those great college Melee players.
Yeah. Yeah, so we see them in the warm-ups. They're going to get started any second now. Going to that battlefield. You mentioned, yeah, the New York Classic. As a New Yorker myself, I gotta say, it's true. We love the stage. It's a true neutral. Even though you can get battlefielded to hell sometimes, it's worth it just for those fair platform placements and the ceiling height. It just feels right. It's a great place to start.
Yeah, agreed. I've been in New York for like the past 6 years, and it's just sort of like in my blood now that we just start with Battlefield.
Mhm.
So glad to see that we just keep it classy for this first one. We'll see
Yeah.
where they go next, though. I wonder.
Okay, getting started here, and they're getting right
Oh,
into it. The Nair Shine. Oh, Finity didn't get too much off the platform right there, but he's still going in. These Nairs approaching are kind of risky, but they can really pay off if he hits them right on.
started really aggressive and just like not letting him breathe.
Oh, that edge guard was so close, but he rolls off just a bit too late. Gets him into the punish, though. Back off stage. Nice down smash. Not enough time for the Marth killer. Man, this is
Facing the wrong way.
Finity is living on borrowed time here. He feels like he should be. There we go. There's his stock. He kept hanging on, but Dan or question marks just kept at it. Lots of pressure here.
Yeah, very nice pressure to close out that first stock, and let's see if he can keep this lead. Try to expand it as much as he can. 50% isn't terrible, but it's right around that sweet spot where Marth can really get something started.
Oh yeah, at this percent as a Marth main, I know it can just be up there, up there, up there, city. But yeah, Dan has this really good pressure. I love his shine placements. I feel like he's getting some like really great shines, leading up some good follow-ups. A lot of grabs are coming out, and that can lead to a lot of great things, or just up air, up air, up air for him too.
Yeah,
but we'll
he's,
take those.
he's really pressuring him, but you can also tell he's kind of patient. He's waiting to see what Finity's going to do next before hitting him with that Nair or Bear.
For sure. Oh, that Firefox was kind of risky, but the F smash isn't going to connect.
Nice.
Those high recoveries are pretty risky, and I saw Finity do a few others. So hopefully he adjusts and recovers, more safely.
Maybe he was thinking about that Marth killer that he saw Dan or question mark do earlier. But Dan, 2 parallel universes ahead, already knew that that's what he was looking for.
Oh, and an F smash connects. There were a lot of those being thrown out, and none of them just hit the mark, but that worked out.
If you keep swinging, one of them will eventually hit, right?
Yeah. Probability works like that or something. I don't really know. A lot of dancing around on the edge. Finity was going in really hard those first few stocks, but he's learned to be a little bit more patient. Although these, oh, man, he was just swinging with those dash attacks, but he gets caught out with the up smash from neutral.
If you keep swinging, it'll eventually hit, but you gotta hopefully not get hit in between those. And Dan's catching him at the perfect moments.
That is the game. Oh, he catches him on the top flat, but no real follow-ups here. He's at that Marthritis percent for sure. He's having a lot of trouble making too much out of it. He really should have gone for the reverse forward air. I saw one of those last week. Such a hype combo.
Yeah. We've got some great college Melee players. You get to see some really creative combos too. At this level, people trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I think the crew battle creates an experience where there's a lot of pressure because you're doing it for your team, but at the same time, like, your game doesn't matter as much as the individual stocks. You can make some really crazy things happen, with that kind of boosted confidence. So we're
For
gonna see
sure.
Dan finish it up. He's gonna keep playing. Great performance by him.
Good stuff to Dan, yeah. And UVA just keeping up that momentum from last weekend or last week. I can't remember. Time is strange, but yeah, an explosive start, just like they did before.
What is the High Skate Council? Do you have any idea what these people in chat are talking about?
Maybe chat can explain it to us. I've seen this. I've heard of this high skate council, but I'm not too sure what it is.
They're reporting for duty. That's good that you guys have shown up. I assume to support your school. I have no idea what's going on. Did you see Dan last time? Uh, you you saw them play?
Yeah, yeah. I think it was in a Fox Ditto. And I think those are a bit more volatile, where
Mhm.
like it's hard to like maintain command of the stocks. So I can't remember how exactly that went. But he was pretty technical, had some good stuff going on. Oh, Dan was Link. He was the Link player. Okay, everything's making more sense now. He was the hero of time, did a wonderful job.
Uh-huh.
Uh Big fan, but the Fox is very nice, I have to say.
He's switching from Link to Fox just for this crew battle. I don't even know, what that means. I feel like if someone's going to dedicate their time to Link, they're going to have a really strong Link. But switching to Fox, that either means that they really they really want this for their team if they're going 20xx for the boys.
Mhm. Interesting. So Vassar going to send out Isekai the Marth,
Mm.
just putting out both of their swordsmen first to see if they can take out this Spacey, take out this dangerous fox. But I wonder, after seeing how much he knew what to do around the Marth matchup, how this will end up.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm assuming Vassar is seeing Isekai as a very strong player because we saw how Dan just uh just rolled over Affinity's Marth right there. So hopefully we can see a little bit change of pace. Maybe Isekai's gonna be better equipped to deal with that pressure, be able to hit those combos where it really counts. Going to Pokemon can help a lot with the punish game for Marth. Really great setups into Ken combos or other offstage shenanigans because those platforms are at a great height and just far enough from the ledge where you can really make things happen.
Exactly. And I also think that I can't remember where I heard it. I want to say it was watching Levo or another Slippy tourney where they were saying that Pokemon is more of like a modal stage. Depending on where you are, different characters have different advantages, and a lot of stuff will
Mhm.
rotate. A neutral will rotate around the platforms, and I think that it's almost like an FD Part Two as a Spacey main playing against Marth. I just
Mhm.
get spooked. But at the same time, you have some more stuff that you can mess around with given those platforms too. So I'm interested to see how they find their rhythm, both in neutral and then for the punish game.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, so frozen Pokemon, that's interesting. I I don't like that. I
You
love
don't?
the transformations. No, I feel like I have a lot of bad opinions, so I'll just keep talking. I feel like the transformations are just so much fun. Like you're just playing a game of Melee, it's so serious, but then wow, there's mountains, you know? That's
Yeah,
crazy. You can hit people off the mountains, get a bunch of silly combos. I'm sure if you're I'm sure if you're, really focused on just like your neutral game, it can really mess up, a lot of your movement. And a lot of the time, the two players are just going to sit on opposite sides of the stage and like wait for the transformation. But I enjoy it. I'll always be a fan.
I will be honest. I completely agree. I miss the transformations, but again, New York, Hex's nightclub rules, making Pokemon frozen. I think it just started to spread that yes, it's competitively the better stage because of less randomness and a bunch of glitches with transformations. But there was just something about the hype that comes every 30 seconds or so. You see the signal of what's coming next. Uh, Messing around with the cliffs and fire transformation, all that stuff was, ugh, I miss it.
Oh, for competitive reasons, it makes sense. And maybe I just don't care about those as much because I'm not good at the game. But that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, man. But at the college level, I wonder for like a college circuit, maybe there could be some things where you mess around and see what works. But I definitely see for now that this works, and so far you see a lot less bull um, in Pokemon interactions versus the last few years.
For sure, we get the taunts to start things off, and great mini combo there, getting that 40% just a couple of
Mhm.
seconds.
Very similar to before, just running in with the nair and catching him and getting him almost to 50%.
Azuka's movement is looking a little bit suspect. He's getting stuck in shield, and he's not making too much forward progress. He's getting back into the corner over and over again. Oh, that up smash going to finish it up pretty early. That roll off stage is not what you can do against a Fox who's just waiting, a little bit off.
Mhm.
Yeah, these run-in shines are doing a lot of damage. Azukai
Ooh.
needs to meet this pressure somehow. Oh,
Catches
so
him,
close.
gets him off stage. Smart counter.
All right, not quite follow up on the tech chase. Let's see if Dan can get off the ledge. Oh, great jab. Azukai's going a little bit too high. That up smash was not intentional.
But that was explosive as well. He was kind of just sitting there in shield. You weren't sure what he was going to do. And then out of nowhere, he's at 120%.
Oh, these
Oh.
counters are very creative, but Pokemon has, those lips. Makes it so hard to recover after something like that.
So annoying, man. You really feel for him.
Yeah, for sure. More Shine approaches. And Izakai's just shielding these and just kind of letting Dan, get back to like a more dominant neutral stance afterwards. Okay. Run in Nair, setting up for the edgeguard situation. The counters are still coming out. Dan can start to, anticipate those and punish even harder after the lag wears off.
Dan really extending this lead pretty far with stick stocks, and I think he's trying to keep these three all the way through.
He's having a pretty dominant performance for sure. We'll see how much damage he can do. Every single stock is going to go a long way in crew battles.
Mm-hmm.
But defeating the second Marth is going to feel really good for them, because then their spacies are feeling a lot more secure.
Yeah, 20XX lives on. I feel like Marth is the biggest danger to that, and taking out both of them early, now you get to blip as much as you want.
A lot of counters there. Oh, I wanted to see the double dip. That would have been fun. Nice Nair, gonna finish it off. Losing no stocks that game. That has got to hurt.
Yeah,
Vassar.
Vassar hasn't been doing too bad. I think that we had both Marths with very different styles. I actually liked that Isekai was like a sit and wait to see what happens. He had some good reactions in that first stock there, but it was really hard once Question Mark gets that momentum to flip it back.
I'm seeing some Johns in the chat. Week 0 Marth. You can't. We're we're in the circuit right now. No time for the
You
I
sent
should
him
pick
out,
up the
man.
new character. Yeah.
But yeah, I think Isekai had a moment where he was just like standing there menacingly, and I was spooked just because whenever I see a Marth as a spacey, I don't know what's gonna happen. But Tan just like had the jets going and didn't need to slow down, so he did that for the Foxes.
Oh yeah, it was a great performance for sure. I have my eyes glued to the chat right now, and they're looking like there might be some Dan on Dan action. I'm excited
Ooh,
to see it.
double Dans?
The double Dan. Dan on Dan. Yeah. Should be hype.
We really did. Amnesia.
Okay. Is that Dan? Is Amnesia Dan?
Okay, so they're sending in Amnesia. We're yet to find out if he is the second Dan.
Yeah. Uh Ganondorf is, a really fun character. I feel like to be a good Ganondorf, you have to be a little bit disrespectful because I mean, with those slow hits, you have to make huge call outs to make anything happen. There's no way to go about that politely.
I completely agree. It's not even a little bit disrespectful because you have to know your opponent and what they're going to do, and show them how stupid they are with how you respond.
Uh-huh. Going to Dreamland. That is an interesting choice. Amnesia is going to have a hard time getting kills. I feel like the Yoshi ban made sense because Ganon's arm covers half the stage there. But Yeah, with Dreamland, can be hard to make a lot of conversions, I feel like. As the Ganon main, do you have any opinions there?
The Ganon
Or
main
past
was
Ganon main?
back in days of yore. I'm now a Ganon volleyball main, but
Huh.
I think Dreamland is doable. I mean, that's where we saw the legendary clips of Bizarro Flame back. I think
Mhm.
was Evo either 2013, 2014. But maybe he can channel him, pull out that disrespect and stomp him 4 times and bring his team back because they need some energy right now.
That would make for a fun match. Finity, also, I wanna say, a shove it is not even impressive. That's like day 1, you know, if you're someone's teaching you what you're doing. There I don't know why they're talking about skateboarding now, but, I will challenge you to a game of skate, Finity. Fight me. I can double fair as Marth also. I'm a Marth main. Fight me.
Double fair's kind of tough, not gonna lie.
I think it really depends on how you do it. I hold the C stick in a weird way. Also,
Mm,
you know, I'm a bad player, so no one take this as advice. But I like use like the inside of my like hand. I don't even use my thumb. So
mm.
it's just really easy to like jump and do a quick double fair because I'm just kind of like moving my palm. I guess I'm not really moving my thumb down.
Wait, so
It's just-
like the claw?
no, no, no. Okay, here. Let me get
I'm
the
really
100th
curious.
desk controller. Okay, so yeah, here we go. I'm like holding my controller like this, and I hit the C
Oh,
stick like this. So a double fair is really easy because I don't even like move my hand.
creative.
I try to push the boundaries of what is a bad idea.
I mean, if it works, it works, man. There's a lot of interesting formations. I don't know what to call it. Ways you can hold a controller. I just started trying to learn claw because I can't shine grab for my life.
Uh-huh.
So once I got that down, now it's like super consistent. But um, there's so many interesting, like different ways that people can play. I have seen a couple
Mhm.
people who will like grab the C stick and then use their other fingers for other things. I don't understand how they do it when you have to move so fast.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's crazy. Was it Javi who did that? Um,
it might have been Javi. That makes sense because he had
or I
like
think
the
I've
modified claw.
yeah, he had something going on. I think Plup also either does claw or something else funky.
Hmm, hmm.
It's it feels so weird because you play hundreds of hours in your hand position, and you see someone else playing who's just like they're like holding the controller backwards, or it seems impossible in your mind. But everyone's got their own way of doing it. I think because every person like at some point learned a lot of the skills on their own before getting involved, you know, with the greater melee community.
Exactly, exactly. I remember back because I started like competitive with Brawl because
Hmm.
I'm from like Central Texas, like middle of nowhere. There wasn't a lot of people playing Melee in 2008, 2009 in my town. So I just had a GameCube controller. Once I got to actually learning about playing Melee, because I had it, I just hadn't like considered like what more can we do. So once I learned how to wave dash, it like definitely modified everything about how I held the controller, like the gamer posture and everything.
Yeah,
Um, so it's it those hundreds of hours you develop your own sort of style. It's really interesting.
in
Everybody
the
flexing
chat,
in chat.
are they talking about Guitar Hero or Guitar Guitar? Because
I,
I can do one of those, but not the other.
rest
Cliffs of
in peace.
Dover. Wait, let me talk about Cliffs of Dover. So on Guitar Hero 3, that's like in the last stage. So you expect those to be the hardest songs, but it's so much easier than like the other three for Guitar Hero 3. Cliffs of Dover was the only one I could play on expert. None of the other ones. I think it was Raining Blood and I don't remember the other songs on the track list. Was it Master of Puppets or are they talking about actual instruments? I don't know. But yeah, Cliffs of Dover, easy. At least I've always thought so.
Yeah, I never got to play Guitar Hero until I was over at a friend's house. We had our GameCube, and that was about it. um,
It's a great one
but
for sure.
yeah, it's a legendary game. I'm thinking about just buying it just cause good memories. I used to play the violin, so the fingerings aren't quite the same, but messing around, it still feels good.
Mhm.
Right, so it
Okay,
looks like we're getting started soon.
is the screen in the corner for you?
Yeah.
Well, while that's getting fixed, um, oh, there we go. The taunts are coming out. The stock was taken by Dan, and it looks like we're just about to get into it.
Almost there.
Forward progress always. So about Guitar Hero. Oh no, they're okay.
Nope, they're
Game's
moving. They're
starting.
playing.
Nice. Oh, Amnesia's forgetting to not air dodge. Oh,
Interesting.
I just saw him use every single move on the controller right there.
A really daring neutral for sure.
Oh, the freeze frame. That's a beautiful pose.
That's actually a wonderful screenshot. I would have that as like a wallpaper or something. It's beautiful.
So graceful. They're dance partners.
Right? Like there's something crazy about how every character's form is nutty, man. Like they're not supposed to be trained fighters, right? You're just supposed to be squabbing. But out of nowhere, like Ganondorf moves like a demonic ballerina in this. Like it just doesn't make sense.
I've never thought about it like that, but yeah, I guess that back air is twisting all the way around, and that forward air is really good. Shoulder arc, it's really impressive stuff. You try to do it, you'll pull a muscle.
If you tried, like a Ganon up tilt in real life, you will pull a hamstring. Like,
I'm now remembering Bizarro at Apex when he did the. Wait, was that Bizarro?
yeah.
Yeah,
What
that was a great moment. Are we having the hot restart right now?
Or is the game over? Were they just so good that we didn't get to see it? Our eyes weren't worthy?
Oh, what a concept.
It's definitely like the lead in before like the next episode of Dragon Ball Z or whatever, that freeze frame when you wonder what's going to happen next, and then the next episode doesn't come for like 2 more weeks.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that one back air was just so powerful. Both them back airing simultaneously, the game couldn't handle it.
They had to stop before the game broke.
Okay, so the game actually did happen while we were just talking about whatever we wanted to, and Dan's gonna take it, losing one more stock. So UVA is in a great position right now, and Vassar is just holding on. They got a Sheik, they got a Fox. They're gonna have to put in a lot of work to make that massive 10 stock comeback.
I feel like it truly was like when that great, right, there's the big battle in the anime, right, and then there's the side character that's like, I got this, and then it freezes and like you go off to the commentators talking about anime and Guitar Hero, and then when you go back, the battle's already over, you missed it, and you've got to move on to the next one. I wanted to see the Ganon, man.
I don't think I've ever seen that anime. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right.
Seeing Gromp the Fox going to Pokemon, exciting stuff. Gromp's a great name, by the way. You should be really proud of that. There's a lot of great names I'm seeing in the circuit, a lot of creativity, but Gromp rolls off the tongue in a great way. Not as
Gromp
much as
is-
question mark, question mark, question mark.
It question mark, I think is one of my favorites so far, especially since he's been doing so well. But Gromp, it carries heft, it carries weight to the tag. Also surprised that I haven't heard that tag before. It's like it's one that you feel would or should be out there, but he's got it. So let's see what he can do.
One of my favorite tags is my practice partner. His name is Nathan Gilwit, but his tag is Nathan Gilwit, and he was really proud of that. And maybe I'm biased because I've, you know, just played way too much melee with him, but I like it too. I
It's
always,
a
uh,
pretty solid
I
pick.
always cheer for Nathan Gilbert whenever I can.
And there's no way to shorten that one either.
No, no way.
Yeah. I don't know how I came up with my tag in hindsight. I'm looking at it.
It's with the L, just like the lean.
Oh yeah, it's part of the name. Just the spelling of the name. But now that it's there, I think like the W is capitalized for the dubs I get. The L is capitalized for the many L's that I also get.
So it's a very balanced name. Uh, you're acknowledging both sides of your existence as a melee player.
Mm. The
That's
L
deep.
maybe the if I switched it like it was like water clean, no, that wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. But
No,
maybe if I switch the W and the L, I win more. I don't know.
Queen Lauder. Ugh. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't sound as clean.
Clean Waters. It's a very good tag. I think.
Reminds people to hydrate. Shoutouts to Night Water.
Oh, I
I need
love
to.
Night Water.
Yeah, dude, it's legendary. I was up at like 3 a.m. last night trying to finish up work. And then there was just like a water bottle in the fridge that I grabbed and took a couple sips.
Nothing hits harder than Night Water. It's a beautiful thing. Let's talk water after the stream.
For real.
I love water.
Favorite brands?
Oh,
But
I
anyway.
only go tap.
Oh,
Getting
really?
into the action. No. Well, we'll talk after. Getting into the actual game. Gromp is putting on the first few percents. This might be the first time where Vassar is going to have a game where, they're coming out ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I can only hope.
He started more aggressive than Dan this time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I might have even caught Dan off guard because he's just been rolling through the past few games.
Yeah, I like the way the Grump's playing so far. Oof.
Oh, great back air. That just barely connected off the top. And that's a stock. Very,
Wow.
very great stuff from Gromp.
Yeah. Let's see if he can take a stock.
That was a wild
Try to-
interaction. He had that full hop and that downer out of nowhere. That charge was so scary, but
That was so Gromp, man. He
it was
knew
so
what.
Gromp. Dan
He
did
just
not
had to let
care,
it rip
though.
earlier.
Dan did not care. He's just going straight in.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. He's going to get him that time. The side Bs can't keep going on. Gromp's showing him what he's made of.
He's got the pride of his school on his shoulders right now, and he's doing a pretty good job. So
Yeah,
he
he's
will
making-
not go
he's
gently
making him
into
look-
that good night.
It's making him look respectable for sure. Great stuff from Gromp. Really antsy neutral, but he's going to connect with that back air. Dan's not able to finish up this edge guard, and Gromp's getting started on another big combo potentially. Oh no, he's giving him space.
I love that. Oh, I was gonna say I
Oh.
love that he's going for these ledge dashes and then. But hopefully he can keep up with that confidence because I think that's what's giving him the edge right here.
Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate, but he was getting up there in percent. So, might not be the worst SD we've seen. Nice. That was a nice 2-piece, 3-piece combo right there.
Mm-hmm.
Always great to see that percent. Oh wow, they're all going for these full hop aerials. They're fighting in the air.
Hoping they might catch each other.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, just barely. Oh, that down smash. He did not need that. And the air dodge. No.
Yeah, hate to see that happen.
Come on,
You think
Gromp.
you're going to land on stage and be able to shield, but you're already off stage.
Okay, Gromp wants to finish this ASAP. And it's going to happen with more missed ledge dashes. That was messy, but that was also a great game. Gromp was playing real strong.
Great job by Gromp. I think that might have been, it's not conditioning. I don't think it was intentional. But the ledge dashing, to, get back on stage, is the option to go for. Gromp does it twice, kind of solid, falls off that first time. I think that might have been in the head of Dan there. I could also be completely wrong. but it's interesting pattern where it worked twice and then twice it was just like,
Yeah, no, I see it. I'm thinking that Vassar should have sent out Gromp way earlier, limit the destruction that Dan would have been able to pull out here. But Gromp with one stock left, he can take a few more and
"Mm,
do well by his school here. So
yeah,
I'm really excited to see who UVA is going to send out next. Arant the Sheik. Okay,
got a
what do you
few
think of?
foxy grandpas in chat. Wow.
Yeah, I think all the teams are here just bantering. They're all being very respectful to each other and all having a good time, and that's great. That's what I love to see. There's a lot of foxy grandpas. I don't know how I feel about that, but in this game, we only got one.
He's not wrong though. Anyway,
What?
uh, back to water.
Back
Back
to
to
the
water.
water.
So you like tap water? You said.
Yeah, I'm from New York, so
Oh,
I'm
that
just a
makes sense.
horribly annoying person.
Mhm.
Because you know I can only drink that tap water. I go to school in Pittsburgh, and the tap water is just so inferior. It it makes me upset. Tap water
Yeah.
has such great potential. People don't understand. You New
Yep.
York City tap water is
Yep.
bussin'. What
Yep.
does that what is bussin'?
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I
It's a good thing.
completely agree. New York City tap water is fire. Coming from a town in Texas where it's like if you drink the water, you're cursed. You won't be able to like drink again for like 2 hours. The taste just like stays there. Um, and that's
Yeah.
how I fell in love with Ozarka. Shout out to Texas Water at HEB. Um, if you know, you know. I think it surpasses NYC tap water, but NYC tap water is like top five for sure. All right. So
Speaking
they're
of,
going
sorry.
no. Oh, so they're going Battlefield next. Fountain of Dreams was banned, which means we don't get to see the water. I think that was intentional.
Oh, of course. I was gonna say, speaking of New York things, going back to Battlefield. Also, I just looked up what bussin' means. It means something that is awesome. Uh,
Mhm.
and I feel like this is a newer word. I'm not saying I'm an old guy, but on Urban Dictionary, the newest definition is 2017. So, I'm calling it a new word. I've not heard this.
It's a thing, but it's not the most wide thing. I think it's something that might grow on people.
Okay.
All right.
Load it up. Gromp's going to take his stocks here. 1 to 4.
All right, let's
Red
see what
sheep.
Gronk can do. It's a tall order to bring it back, but with his confidence, with that tag, anything can happen.
Yeah, you know it. Oh, great stuff on the platform. This is the dare, but the shine's going to extend that combo a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can tell
Gromp's
he
willing
really
to.
wants it.
Yeah.
Holding on to that one stock while Aaron has four. And you can tell he's just like trying to make sure he doesn't get caught by the grab, get caught by the dash attack. He did get caught, but
Yeah, he
very
was playing
crafty.
back, but he just kept getting clipped by a few things, and now he's in a big combo. Let's see if Arant can finish this off. The roll away is going to take the stock. Gromp had a great performance against Dan, but he just wasn't able to keep up the energy against the Sheik.
Yeah, when you only have one stock left, it's really scary because one thing can ruin it all. But he did his team proud, and we've got one left uh, from Vassar College, the legendary Waffle. I actually haven't heard of Waffle, but I
Oh,
assume
I'm-
as a fellow Falco, I'm gonna hype up Waffle here. I think he's gonna do a solid job. But then again, that Falco Sheik matchup is rough.
I believe it's Foxy Grandpa. No,
Oh,
unfortunate. Waffles are delicious, and I can't say the same for for Foxy Grandpa, but um, he's gonna have to go through full s- uh 4 full characters. That's a bit daunting. Not trying to be a pessimist here, but I think Vassar is looking to, just walk away with their heads held high.
Let me just say, man, Foxy Grandpa, that it carries weight in the same way that, in a different way that Grop carries weight. It's almost threatening. Um,
Okay. You're gonna have to explain yourself here. You're saying a lot of things that are deeply confusing to me.
in the tag, there's power in the words Foxy Grandpa. I think it's creative. I think it has an effect on the audience,
Mhm.
obviously on the commentators. I'm excited to see what happens next. There's a mystique surrounding why there are multiple Foxy Grandpas in chat. I don't understand that. Um, so I think that with this one last try to take out UVA, let's see what they can do with Foxy Grandpa.
I I don't have a good response to you. Okay, but we're heading to Dreamland to get what could be the last game. Maybe Foxy Grandpa is gonna hold on and do Vassar right here.
Hey, what's up, UVA? What's up, Vassar? Shout outs to both of y'all for showing up. Uh, I appreciate the gameplay. I'm glad that I can hop on and see it. Uh, yeah, y'all are both really hype. Vassar, you're doing a good job.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
this
that
is
college melee is beautiful and brutal, but some really fun games.
this was a great block for sure. It's always a great time in the circuit. I'm excited to keep commentating throughout the week. It's always a lot of fun. Just getting to watch some games, just talk about whatever the hell is going on. With the Sheik Ditto, are they going the same color? That seems like a risky choice.
That's that's a power play. I wonder if they actually do that. But it might just be for this warm up game. I guess we'll see.
I feel like you're just calling everything a power play.
Power dynamics, man. It's real.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. We'll make it pretty difficult to tell who's who because they're both starting from 4 stocks. Do you think they're? Oh, they banned chain grabs. Is that correct?
I hope so. But at the same time, respect to them if they didn't. That's completely, well, not hype, but understandable. You wanna get the win, and why would you limit yourself? It's like I feel like it's almost like training clothes, like the weighted training clothes or whatever. Why not use your full power to chain grab?
Okay, I see your point.
Yeah.
I see your point, but I don't subscribe to that. I like to have my horrible opinions, and so as a Marth main, I follow what I call the code of Bushido. What I do is that I always play respectful. I think it is just a horrible thing to disrespect your opponent. I play fair and I play, for the love of the game, and I think chain grabs go against all of that.
Interesting. I see your point. I think that that's a legitimate point.
Yeah.
I would actually. I don't know, man. Like morality in melee is really goofy. If you look at the tier list, all the more honest characters are the ones that are like in the mid tiers. So I think that to a certain extent, you almost have to be not disrespectful, but it's in a fighting game. You have to take advantage of your opponent. But anyway, let's see whether they're chain grabbing or not, and they are.
And they are. Okay. Well, we're gonna see a whole lot of this. Possibly every stock. Yeah, big stage. A lot of space for all those wonderful chain grabs.
And do we know which color is who? Because I'm hype about the red Sheik, but I can't compliment them and give them the wrong tag.
That's true. I don't know who's the one that changed their color.
Red is Foxy. Foxy plays red.
All right.
Oh, red is Foxy Grandpa. Okay. So
that's what I wanted to assume.
Yeah, well, if you're... Sorry?
Oh, I was just saying that with Aaron being the red Sheik last time, that it made sense. But for Foxy Grandpa to take it, you kind of have to give it to him with the name. Or it was, a kindness to another player, a fellow Sheik player.
Right. Okay, a little bit of needles, keeping their space. They don't want to get too close and risk that grab. I wonder if Iran, when he gets the grab, if he's going to return the favor with all those chain grabs, or if he's going to go for a different punish game.
He has to get to the punish game first, but oof. Foxy Grandpa. Again, beautiful, brutal.
Another grab setup on the platform, but he misses the read with the nair. So it's not over just yet. He's really trapping him on the ledge. Oh, that tech, but it's not going to be enough. The down smash is going to finish it up. Foxy Grandpa's putting on an incredible performance. Is he going to get this 4-stock?
We would love it if he did, giving Vassar renewed life.
When he gets the grab. Ooh, getting off the stage is going to give you some room, but no, he got the turnaround, so it's going to get a few more in.
Nice.
Oh, that was really tricky. I don't know how intentional that was from either player, but that was really cool, being able to see him, grab from the other side so he couldn't D off just as easily. The back throw is going to set up for an edge guard situation. Oh, the tech. Oh, the recovery, the slaps, and that's it, a 4-stock. That was incredible.
Well done. Commanding from beginning to end. Foxy Grandpa was ready to go. And Aaron, you could see he was trying to see, how can I recover here? Because it was the same flow each time. How can I mix it up to get back on stage and maybe take one stock, take a couple? But Foxy Grandpa knew the whole time, this is what you're going to do next, and here's how I'm going to respond to it. That brain, very big brain.
For sure. He has a really strong grasp of the Sheik Ditto. At least that's what I gathered from that one. We'll see if it translates into UVA's other characters. Wow, Vassar must be feeling really good. Regardless of how this goes, that was a really good performance. Foxy Grandpa looking pretty goated.
Yes. Good stuff by Foxy Grandpa. Maybe bringing it back, but we have a sea of Spaceys coming up. So I wonder which one they send out next to try to clean it up. Ooh, let's go. Lord Pretty Falco coming out next. I'm hyped. Lord Pretty Falco took, I want to say, upwards of 7 stocks. I can't remember. Again, time is weird. My memory's shot from last weekend. But
yeah,
I remember I'm a fan of Lord Pretty Falco.
Nice. We'll see if Foxy Grandpa's tech chases are just as strong as his chain grabs. That's going to be a really big determiner, because if he has those confirmed setups for getting out of that crouch cancel percent, then he's going to have a lot easier time taking out 1 or 2, maybe all 3 of UVA's players. That would be a little crazy.
That would be insane.
What does LPF have to do to not get destroyed by the machine that we just witnessed?
I don't know, man. I think that Falco Sheik is actually pretty rough on both sides. I think it depends on, at the college melee level, like, knowing what you're doing. I think Foxy Grandpa is showing us that he is on a higher tier and able to really knock somebody out. So if I'm Falco, I am going to be careful. But it's stage dependent too. Are you going to have space to shoot lasers, keep Sheik out? Or are you trying to, if you have a confined space, stay in, be aggressive, not give them the space or the time to react? But Sheik has one of the best shields in the game. Again, grab is disgusting for either a chain grab for some characters or tech chases. So I think we'll see in this first stock how things will go.
For sure. So do you think that Falco wants to go to Dreamland here for that space?
I'd say Dreamland is nice. I know that FD is also nice. I'm a Falco that loves having a bit more space, so I think that either of those would work okay. But FD especially, I can't remember what was banned where they wanted to go, but I definitely think that being able to just keep Sheik out with those lasers and make it tough for her to come in gives you a bit of space to think about how you want to approach. But this is a JV level college melee alumnus perspective of how to play Spaceys versus Sheik.
Okay. No, that's fair. You definitely have a lot more experience than I do. For the pillar combos, I've tried it in this specific matchup, Falco versus Sheik, and I haven't had the luck. I can make Fox work, but Falco is a bit of an enigma to me. How do you feel about Falco's punish game here?
Going stadium. I think that's pretty even. We'll see how it goes. But responding to you, I think that Falco's combo game on Sheik is different than what you'll have with a lot of others for pillaring, like you mentioned with Fox. It's just up, down, maybe using platforms, getting a knockdown. I actually think pillaring with Marth is almost similar in how intuitive it can be. It's just like slower, jumping higher just because it's not a fast faller. But Sheik is like this awkward wait where you're having to limit yourself in terms of like how far you can go. I think Mango talks a lot about it. He complains anytime he has to play Sheik because like in terms of your punish, at least he would say he'd get like 60-70% instead of like a 0 to death. So it requires like more neutral wins.
Does that mean that you're a Mango fan or a Mango hater?
Mango fan. I don't know a Mango hater, to be honest. Huge Mango fan.
Well, these days I think things can get kind of weird.
It depends on the day of the week, the state of Mango.
Mango has a lot of sides to him for sure. There's a lot of things that are not very good role model of him, is what I'll say. The documentary put a few of those things to light. I know he wasn't too happy about some of his scenes in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mango's a goat for sure, and I love his Falco. He's been a big influence on my play style, even though I'm nowhere near as aggressive or good as he is, nor will I ever be. But it's fun to watch, and I'm subbed on Twitch.
Yes, sir. I think Mango's my longest sub. I want to say a little over 2 years. And then maybe second. I'm starting to build a streak with Toph. Now that Toph has started streaming, I'm a huge fan of his. But Mango is that one you always go back to. You want to use the emotes. You want to be part of the crew. I love the shine tag that you have, the little flare. And yeah, it's just like the place where I feel like the Melee community goes to hang out, or at least he used to be, because he was so big for Melee streaming, Twitch streaming, building a community on Twitch before it was bigger like it is now.
Oh, for sure. Is this the game right now? Because they're going ham in these hand warmers. If it's not,
Okay, so that's pretty aggro for a hand warmer, bro.
there were some really great power shields coming out. So maybe Foxy Grandpa's got a lot of Falco strats in mind. Oh no!
No.
That is not the way you want to start out.
And to be gracious, I think, Lord Pretty Falco, his team does have quite a few stocks left, but that's not the way you want to start.
Yeah, this is the rare situation where you can afford to waste 1 or 2, but you still want to always keep giving your best performance. You can't let down, or else a huge comeback could be in Vasper's future.
Mm-hmm. It's a situation where it's just like take what you can.
Foxy Grandpa's aerials are kind of crazy. He places them in all kinds of great positions. You wouldn't expect the Sheik to spend so much time in the air.
Good DI.
Oh yeah, for sure. LPF has been putting on the pressure though. He's going in, and he is just not stopping. Great conversion there off the throw.
Bringing it back, hoping that he can keep this 60% and not go down, so he can take out more stocks.
Oh wow, he just barely hit both those tech chases, and that fair is going to finish up the stock real quick.
Yeah,
no
60%,
conversion off the shine.
60% is a juicy percentage for Sheik, because that's when you start to lose the crouch canceling. So that was really clean. Just knew what he had to do to get him off and get him done. But right now, just lots of projectiles, getting in each other's faces. Nice, solid punish, extending it with the knockdown. Ooh,
That grab was so good, but nothing on the edge guard. That F tilt should not have hit. Did you see that? It was so far away.
long legs.
Big legs. Oh, the up air. Gonna finish off the top. Falco's up
Lovely
air.
movement here.
It doesn't feel strong, but I feel like LPF has gone for it a lot. It's done a lot of good.
Yeah, I think it's underrated for sure, especially against Sheik as a finisher, like he used it for. But we've started to see a lot of Falcos use it in their game more. I mean, Chu used it way back when. Magi's using it a lot now. But I love that it's being used and used in a way that's useful, that knocks them out more often by Falcos.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. That was some good platform movement, but he falls right into the F smash. It's not healthy. These tech chases have been pretty good. Foxy Grandpa is getting a lot of percent off this one right here.
Ooh.
He just keeps going. 60%. He's going to get to magic number. He's going to keep going. Oh my god, he's going to 0 to death him off this, isn't he?
Jesus.
He goes back to the grab. He just won't stop. This man wants to down throw until the game is over. And that's it. That was a crazy punish. He really needed that.
Who said you can't tech chase on Slippy? That was the work, the prep you need to be able to tech chase all the way from 0 to, was that like 140?
Something ridiculous. That was really precise. Foxy Grandpa. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice game by both players. Unfortunate SD in the beginning by Lord Pretty Falco, but I think he did his team proud. Took out 3 of Foxy Grandpa's stocks, and it wasn't easy. And his movement was very clean, I must say.
Mm-hmm. For sure. He did a lot of work for his team. And Virginia, they got a Fox, they have a Falco. I don't think the order should matter too much here. They just have to pick off one more stock.
Yeah, I wonder who they send in next. Probably just whoever's more comfortable in the matchup.
P30 with the Pokemon pick.
Interesting.
Oh, with the banning of Pokemon. Okay.
That's smart.
With let's see, with stage picks. Let's see, who's the one who's choosing the stage here? Is it?
That'd be UVA with the counter pick for the stage.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I feel like usually you'd want to take Sheik somewhere pretty small. And we're going to Battlefield. Gonna finish it off where we started, potentially. Foxy Grandpa can keep this train going, then that would be so hype, but he has to get a 4 stock to do it.
A mountain of spacies, man. It's exhausting. It's tough. But as we saw with that tech chase, he can do it.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, if he's able to make that incredible punish stock after stock after stock, you never know. That's what you say about ice climbers too, and only so rarely do you see, an ice climber dominating that strong at the top level.
Mm-hmm. I miss ice climbers too. Since we were talking about Pokemon and transformations, I gotta be honest. I don't necessarily miss wobbling. I've only been wobbled once. It wasn't that fun, but I was like, whatever. But I definitely miss the representation of all the Ices players. They were all like fun people too. What is it? This Kid Boogie was my favorite. Crazy musician at the same time.
Yeah, I got to meet him because he came through New York a few times.
Yeah.
And he's a great guy, but I have to say, playing him was one of the saddest experiences of my life. All that happened was that I got grabbed 4 times, and that was the game. And then he grabbed me another 4 times, and that was the set. And I didn't have too much fun. They're
Uh,
great guys for sure, but
yeah,
being in that seat does not feel good.
yeah, you can't, but you can't be mad at him either because he's just, friendly, nice.
Oh yeah, such a lovely guy.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to be almost to play Ice Climbers to accept that evil into your heart. Okay, I'll stop myself. I'll stop myself. We got a
Uh,
we
it's
got
tough.
a fox versus a sheik here. Uh, Potentially last game of the set here. Stick around though, because there's going to be more games afterwards. There's
Yeah.
two more remaining for today. Do you know who's playing?
Yeah, so we've actually got some really hype matches that I'm excited for. Johns Hopkins and University of Pennsylvania are going to be coming up right after this. Both are really solid crews who have some really nice players on their team. I mean, UPenn with Vincessant, the Peach, I'm a personal
Oh,
fan of.
he's
Um,
crazy.
he's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then to end it at 9 p.m., we have, I think that is Oberlin College, if I'm not wrong, versus Stevens Institute of Technology, or just Stevens,
Mm.
which are both two crews that I enjoy. Like just knowing some of the Oberlin crew, excited to see them, but also with Stevens being right across the Hudson from New York, hoping that they have a strong showing too.
hmm
Lux, you went and go to Oberlin. What are you talking about, bro? Coach
A little
them,
bit of
give them
bias.
advice.
Oh, that's something. Okay, great mini combo coming from here. Potentially a
Ooh.
grab situation, but he's been going for a lot of attacks on these tech chases. He got Foxy Grandpa got a good punish, but it's back to neutral. Every single percent is going to hurt him a lot if he wants, any chance of taking this 4 stock.
Yeah, I mean even 30. If he gets him to that much for each stock, then that's over 100, and all he's gonna need is like a well-placed nair, up smash, or he doesn't even need to go that high if he gets like a up air, or up throw up air. But Foxy Grandpa is relentless
He's
with
a
the tech
beast.
chasing.
Yeah, we
Ooh.
had such a
Ooh.
strong punish right there. That was pretty much one big chain all the way up to 100, and he's in the. That was crazy fair. He like ran off the stage, and I thought there was no way he was connecting there, but he made it happen. And right back into it, another tech chase. He really wants this 4 stock.
He's. I said that Gromp had the weight of Vassar on his shoulders, but Foxy Grandpa took that and more, and it's just taking it and running with. Oh my god!
No way! No way! Is he actually gonna do this? This would be one of the biggest comebacks of just like all time.
Yeah, definitely for this circuit, the biggest comeback for sure.
I need to contain myself.
He isn't giving up.
Okay, tech chase. He's hitting them. He's really hitting them so precisely. 3P30. Oh,
Eye of the Tiger. Oh, he misses it.
oh, the stray hit. Come on,
The
Foxy Grandpa.
nervousness
We
with
want
the
to
double
see.
roll.
We want to see more melee. This is insane.
Come on.
The jabs and the fair. He did it. He got the 4 stock.
The double 4.
No way. No way he goes for the 3rd. No way. Oh my god. Foxy Grandpa is goated.
Yo. A masterpiece. A masterpiece. He carried all that momentum from that infinite tech chase against Lord Pretty Falco. And just, wow. 3P30 didn't do too bad. He was finding some good moments, but just couldn't convert to a stock. But Foxy Grandpa, whenever there was, it wasn't even a mistake. It was just like an open space in neutral. He was just like, mine. You're gone. Goodbye.
Foxy Grandpa doesn't even need a team. This is such a power move. Oh my god. And it's a Falco. You can still get those tech chases, all the way. What is the tech side, like the length of the roll of Falco? Is that a lot larger than a Fox's? Is there
I
a
know
significant
that
difference?
I think that as a Sheik, you want to practice the tech chase versus Falco. And I would assume that's because his roll is longer.
Mhm.
So I'm just going to say Yes, Falco's role is maybe longer. Okay, great. Thank you, Fatty Acids.
Thank you.
Confirming, helping us all learn melee knowledge in college. But yeah, Falco's role is longer, so that makes it tougher for the tech chase. You have to be a bit more precise. But I'm not worried about it for Foxy Grandpa, to be honest. He's wow. Is that
You're not
relevant? Is
worried.
that a relevant question?
You're not worried. This man has 1 stock. He has to take a 4 stock here, and he has, the potential to make it happen. We just saw it. He can actually do this. This is insane. No way should
Insane.
1 stock to 4 be close, but I don't know.
But let's see what Sam Bob can do. UVA, a really strong crew. Let's see if they can take down this unexpected giant, man.
This is so dirty. That 4 stock. Oh, that's crazy. That was so clutch. That was so clutch. Foxy Grandpa, I'm a fan. I'm a fan now for sure. I'll be looking out for your future games.
Yeah, I told you. You didn't believe me. You were saying I was kind of sus, but the power of Foxy Grandpa is real.
I didn't believe you. Uh-oh, you got cut in half there.
Technical difficulties. There we go. Back.
Oh,
Better
nice.
than ever.
Yeah, I guess people are in the commentary chat. They're antsy to get to the next one. This is going to cause a little bit of delay, but no worries. We're just going to go full steam ahead with the next matches after this one closes out.
Yeah, coming real soon. It'll be back to back. And trust me, you want to see that match between Johns Hopkins and UPenn. But we've got a really exciting finish to this starter. I cannot wait. I just wanted to start. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm at the edge of my seat here. I'm very excited. There's no way, right? There's no way, but maybe, but there's no
I
way.
didn't think, I said in my head, because I would never say it out loud because I don't want to jinx it. I said in my head the same thing for 3P30. I was like, no way that happens. And then it happened before our very eyes. It was quick too.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yep. Like Dwayne said, old man's strength is real. Foxy Grandpa.
Is that the quote? I'll take your word for it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Actually,
But I don't know a lot of things.
Would Foxy Grandpa, it sounds like a tag for a fox. That might be whack. Never mind. Right? Am I wrong?
I don't know, man. I'm Bunny, but I'm not playing I don't actually know what that would correspond to. But
No.
I find it weird when people make their tag their character. I think there's a few that it works out for, but I don't know. That seems like too much of a commitment. You can never try anyone else, or else people are going to be disappointed in you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like
That's
Drugged
true.
Fox. What is that guy doing? Playing Marth? That guy's crazy.
He's played almost every top tier at like a top 20 level, so he can pretty much do whatever he wants. In that sense, it's almost like a drugged fox. Like you can just, you're cracked. You can do whichever character you want. But
Yeah.
when I think of him, I actually do mostly think of his fox and his sheik. But I haven't like seen him or watched him play or like looked at his coaching sessions in a while, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean the melee scene is a spread all over the place now just because of the pandemic. I haven't seen him, it feels like, in a very long time. I don't know if he was less active or if he just
Yeah.
wasn't competing at the right tournaments. But I feel like he went a little underground for at least a few months.
Almost like a monastic sort of thing, like a monk, like out in the mountains, like waiting to train players. Because now he's just running like a coaching business, it looks like.
Okay.
And there are a lot of players who'll mention like, oh yeah, I took a great lesson with Drug Fox. I mean, just the stuff that I've seen on Twitter. but it's
Mhm.
definitely something that is interesting. I still have, like on YouTube, I have like 40 videos in my watch later, which is all just like how to get better at Melee, like how to not be bad. And I should probably start watching them. But a few of those are like Drug Fox videos where the title is like, watch this if you want to be better. And it goes through a lesson. And his advice is actually pretty dope.
Mhm. Yeah, I have the same situation. I am one of those people who just have 50 tabs up on my computer at all times, and half of them are like Marth tutorial, like matchup tutorials, and all kinds of YouTube videos with tech skills that I should have learned several years ago and have never bothered to. But I'll get around to those one day. I'm sure of it.
Eventually, right?
Yeah.
That's what I keep telling myself. Like, this has been on my watch later for a couple of years now, but I'm keeping it there. I could have deleted it. I'm keeping it there because I'm committed to eventually coming back and
Exactly.
bringing whatever information it has to share with me.
It looks like our viewer count has grown by a decent amount. I think people are starting to trickle in for the next big set.
Yeah.
But for anyone who wasn't aware, yeah, we have Virginia versus Vassar, and it looked a little scary for Vassar. They were they were struggling a lot right off the bat, but oh my goodness, Gromp came in and he put in the work, and Foxy Grandpa, the last player, has been putting in the biggest work I've ever seen. He's coming hot off of 4 stock, and we're thinking it might be possible for him to get another. That's what he needs right now. It's 1 stock to 4. If he can get this, it's going to be the craziest comeback we have ever seen.
We are talking a 12 stock comeback so far. 12 stocks taken, 3 stocks lost. And let's see if he can take these final 4 for the best comeback that I've ever seen from a crew battle, to be honest. Especially college Melee. But it's recency bias. I'm just super excited for what's about to come next.
He's embodying the spirit of the anchor. He's holding it all together. When it seemed like Vassar had no hope, he is just fighting and fighting and fighting. It's brilliant. He has the tech chases. He has the edge guards. He has a lot going for him.
Mm-hmm. They took the anchor and dropped it directly onto UVA's crew. So let's see, I guess, if Sambomb can hold it up or push it off. I don't know. The pressure is incredible.
For sure.
Je suis Foxy Grandpa.
I love chat. Chat's doing some great things.
Ooh, Final Destination. Literally. Smart choice by the Falco to take him there. I think that you just get a lot of space to shoot lasers, so it can make it harder to get in. And I think in a crew battle where he'll only have 1 stock, a good strategy if it starts to be where it's hard to get him off you, or you notice that his tech chases are just brutal, just keep shooting, just run and shoot. But I'm sure.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that Sambomb has a plan, so we'll see how it goes. Starting off, Foxy Grandpa getting rid of those 3 stocks.
Yeah, with the no platforms, though, I'm worried that Foxy Grandpa is going to have these opportunities to get those grabs and, convert into the massive punishes that we've been seeing. Look at that. He just runs up and grabs him. He's going to... Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. This is only first stock. I'm already freaking
It's
out.
only the first stock. It's only the first stock. But I think it's... Oh, okay.
Okay. These power shields also are crazy. They're...
Yeah, oh man.
God, that pair out of nowhere. Oh, that's 1 stock with 13%. He's on pace. 13? He's on pace. Oh, the needle pressure into the grabs. But he misses a tech chase. Foxy Grandpa, what? Must be feeling the pressure. He's really feeling it. If he missed 2 of those in a row. Oh my god.
Catching him with a tricky, unexpected side beat. But the plan isn't working. You got to keep shooting. You got to shoot more. I don't know. Because Foxy Grandpa is coming.
I don't know if the gun is the answer here, though, because there's a lot of power shields coming out. Foxy seems to be handling it all right. And he can... Oh, he's making some conversions here. Back into the grab. Going for the tech chase. But no, it's not working for him anymore. I don't know if it's the nerves or if it's just how Sambomb is varying his techs. 93%. Ooh.
Dire straits for Foxy Grandpa here.
No!
But...
He missed the fair. He has not done that yet. Okay, we have the trade. Back off stage. Another missed edge guard setup.
Dambop
Okay,
doing
good.
a great job building up damage with these stocks. That's the advantage that he has with the crew, is that he's got more. And Foxy Grandpa only has this one, so he's got to find a way to get in, take the least amount of damage possible, so he can take it all with the last stock. But he's still got two. He's still got these lasers. Oh, and catches him with the down tilt. So close, but so far. Good stuff to University of Virginia. Great, great, great stuff to Foxy Grandpa and the Vassar crew. We thought it was over, and they just showed us that their crew has power, firepower, and that it is Foxy Grandpa. That was an incredibly hype crew battle. Let's go UVA! Congrats! I can't remember what the mascot is, but go UVA mascot! Go High Speed Skate Council! What is that called?
Yeah.
What a crew battle! That was incredible.
Great stuff. It was such a pleasure to watch. Foxy Grandpa, yeah, goated, just absolutely goated player. That was incredible.
Incredible. Thanks for the follows, chat. Feel free to stick around because we have a battle that was supposed to start 15 minutes ago, but this has been an arduous journey for both of our crews. So I think that Johns Hopkins and UPenn are probably ready to go for the next battle we have coming up next.
Okay, we're going to be hopping off in just a second. So, yeah, I'm Bunny. Once again, it was so much fun getting to commentate with you, man. It was so great getting to commentate to all of our lovely viewers out there. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, I'm Clean Water, commentator and admin. I'm glad I got to hop on the desk for a little bit, but looking forward to seeing the rest of tonight's Melee. Shout outs to chat. Shout outs to the Discord. Come through and join if you're not in already. And yeah, looking forward to the rest of this circuit, the rest of this hype night. Have a good one, y'all.